Welcome back, everyone, to the All Sports Network. Denver, Portland. Wow, that was a pretty incredible game. If I'm gonna be honest, I assumed that Dame wasn't gonna play that well today. To be honest with you, I thought that the Nuggets would go up 3-2. Um, but definitely not in the way that they did. you know, um, what Dame did today is what I expected LeBron to do, honestly. But yeah, congrats to, kudos to Dame for really. He did literally everything he could. There was not one thing that, in my opinion, I think was a missed opportunity or whatever. Um, CJ, that was obviously an accident, but yeah, no, it was just insane though. Dame, he was keeping that team alive. Like, it's really weird because I know the Nuggets won, but Dame, he really deserved this win. Like, he really really deserved it. Obviously that didn't end up happening, but like, it's just insane whenever you see a player, go all out, right? And for not to mean much, And this isn't. It's so crazy because we always talk about this with Bradley Beal, um, but holy crap! Dame's doing this in the playoffs. It, it's, it was just unreal. He really elevated himself in the clutch, um, and honestly, though, I'm still kind of in awe because it's like, for moments that they were, they could have really done it. It's crazy, honestly. Like, you're good when the opposing team's players though are like praying, and don't even celebrate when you miss the shot, but like just finally get a moment to like breathe and relax. Because honestly though, it's like this could have gone either way in a matter of seconds at times though. So yeah. So after the loss and all that, though, obviously all the memes and whatnot of CJ, or just the team in just of the team in general and whatnot. But yeah, I think Dame's loyalty should be admired. And Jack and I, we've talked about Dame leaving and whatnot, though, or Dame getting traded. Um, and that's something that will just, with a franchise, it will always be a possibility. However, um, there's not the NBA isn't exactly, and there aren't too many teams in dire need of a guy like Dame. I know guys like Stephen A. Smith say like get him to a big market, but like we gotta be realistic here. Yeah, there's not too many places for a guy like Dame, and if he wants to be in Portland, why the heck not? It's just because he's still got, I think, 3 years left on his deal on his contract or something like that. And it's weird because TJ is a guy that I don't really hear talk. I know he's pretty active, like in social media and stuff like that, though. But it's I don't know. I will find it funny if one day it just comes out that CJ wants out or whatever, though, because you know, this team, I just don't know how many more like losses they can take. They're most likely going to be eliminated in the first round this year. And if you look at this team throughout the years, they've the roster's kind of gotten better. Like, seriously, compared to years prior, where instead of Maurice Harkless and Alfred Aminu, it's Norman Powell and Robert Covington. That's it's weird because it's like this team has gotten better. Like, on paper, this roster is way better than the team that made like the Western Conference Finals, but it's like it's not even matters, which is weird, because guys like Dame and CJ still have to absolutely play out of their mind So yeah, it's such a weird thing in Portland, um, and I know a lot of the fans love Dame and whatnot though, and I really like Dame, but I don't know how much of this like I can take, for the next few years or whatever though, because it's you got a great thing going on there with CJ and Dame, but I don't know. I don't know what it'll take to make it work. It's obvious a third star. Won't go there. Carmelo Anthony preferred to go OKC. Instead of Portland. And that was a past his prime. Carmelo, not even like a true all star at that point though. So it's really weird. Because even if they could get a star, it's like who are you gonna get? Because I'm pretty sure they got a lot of their draft assets already kind of moved and stuff like that. So I genuinely don't know what the heck they're gonna do in this off season. They gotta make some moves. Some of the bigger contracts on this team though just absolutely have to get moved. I feel like Gary Trent. That's in my opinion. I feel like he was perfect for this team. Because he was 6'5", 6'6", but could play small forward though, and he's not undersized, and he's honestly one of the better shooters in the NBA. You know, and so I feel like that's more valuable than Norman Powell, who's just who kind of gets most of his score from like isolation. So at least from what I've seen. And I mean, if you look at today, he played what like 50 minutes, and he only had 13 points. It's just what the heck are they doing? So so yeah. Anyways, though, I do have the Nuggets in 6 or 7 though. It's always hard to be like, oh, six. It's always hard to say amount of games though, but I'm confident that the Nuggets will win the series. But yeah. So this off season, dear Blazers, please get rid of Derrick Jones Jr. um, and move Juice Nurkic and stuff. That right there is like what, like, gosh, like $24 million or whatever though, and I could get you some good stuff though. And I saw this a little bit ago. It's like, oh, the Blazers couldn't get anyone really though, so it's in free agency last year, so it's not like they had much to do or whatever. And I think that's a lie, honestly. I feel like they could have gotten guys and prepared a lot better, for the better teams in the West. Not superstars or stars, but just guys like Dwight Howard. Guys who signed. Guys like him, in my opinion, I think would have been pretty decent for this team. This might be a stretch, but guys like Luka and Bamute, I think should maybe be on this team. To be honest with you, just because, um, I mean, I feel like he would do a lot better job than someone like Enes Kanter. If Luka Bamute can even still play defense. Last time I saw him play was 2019, but yeah, and that's another thing too though. Is just how this team is just in dire need of uh good players, so yeah, we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen though. Jusuf Nurkic, yeah, he's come back from injury many times though, and not every single time though it's been the best, but it's I don't think it's ever been as bad as it's been as it has been this whole series. I think I saw a stat that said he averages 5 fouls, it which is crazy. And he's fouled out twice now, I think, in under 30 minutes. Which is just super super weird though. He obviously needs more time to recover. Or maybe this. He finally hit his limit. As to how many injuries he can take, which is a shame because, in my opinion, I always felt like Yusuf Nurkic was one of the better centers in the NBA. And I feel like that's not crazy. That's not hot take or whatever though. Just because maybe not one. How should I phrase it? One of the better, well-rounded centers though. Because if you see just Nurkic play though, that guy is a pretty good passer. For a center though. Rebounder, defender, score. Like literally, like he's not really bad at anything. But injuries though, it has to be the injuries. Honestly though, he either needs more time though, or he's finally done. And he's not what he used to be, which would suck though, because the man's still in his 20s. But yeah, and then Melo did Melo things. I think he had him a few more assists than last time though, but. That's really it though. Covington I think has been playing a lot better recently, so that's good for him though. But yeah. Anyways though, sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. It's just like for me, it's like it's a little hard to talk about the Blazers because I want to just talk about the game, but then like one game will open up like so much stuff, because with this team, there's so many possibilities in the future. Like, do you blow it up? Do you not blow it up? Do you try your best to acquire more talent though? Do you not do it? Do you become more aggressive for agency? Like what the heck do you do? So much stuff though, and the thing is though, I don't even it's really weird too because I have no idea like where this front office really is, to be honest with you. Like, I know they have been very disorganized in the past. Like, this could totally not be true, but I remember hearing a story about how they used a company credit card or whatever, though, the Blazers credit card, to like get fast food, and it got declined or whatever, and so that stuff doesn't really give you much faith in them though, and then if you look at some of the trades and signings they've made though, that stuff looks very very iffy too. Just because if you look at a guy like Enes Kanter, I mean, would you really get him and think, yeah, he's great for our team, our team that needs defense. So yeah, I just don't know. But yeah, anyways though, thank you very much for watching though. Sorry if this ran a little long though, but please subscribe, please share. That it means a lot, really. So thank you very much, and have a good day.